1 1/4 goblet squat. I'm using a 45-pound plate for my heel elevation. You can use whatever you have access to. And for somebody that has access to slant boards or any type of ramp, those are preferred, just so your entire foot is staying in contact and grounded. So this is also known as a cyclist squat. When we're doing these, we're trying to create time under tension for our quads. So be mindful that it's okay for your knees to translate forward over your toes, and we actually want that to happen. So we're trying to build up the load capacity of all the tissues on the front half of my thighs here. So when I'm in this forward position, everyone's stance is going to vary just a little bit, but we want to go somewhat of a little bit of a close stance here. And then again, the emphasis is going to allow us to drive our knees forward to be able to load our quads. So I'm going to get as deep as I can. Now the goblet is going to be me holding a weight in front. And if I can get my hamstrings to my butt, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to come out of that to a quarter squat, back to the bottom, back to the top. That would be an example of one. Now, oftentimes, we will pair these with the tempo. So if you're looking at your programming and you see a tempo is prescribed to you, the example of a tempo is if I'm going to do a 3-second 1 1/4 goblet squat, got my dumbbell, I'm going to go down, 1, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, to the top. That takes some time, and that really puts a lot of load into the thighs, and most people certainly don't need to go heavy. So again, control your breathing, big breath in, expansion out, knees over toes is normal to be expected in this position. The goblet hold orientates you more vertically to allow that to happen. Equal foot pressure, don't have all the weight onto your toes so much that your heels are coming off the ground. That's another reason why I'm a fan of the wedge or a slant board. You can also use a 45-pound plate like demonstrated here if you don't have access to